Hi, my name is Josh Lewis, and I'm going to be doing a book talk on The People of Sparks by Jeane DuPrau. The book's about 400 people that emerged from an underground cave that was called the City of Ember, which was the first book in the series. 400 people emerged from the cave after Lena and Dune, the two main characters, discover a way to come out of the city, which was built about 200 years ago because of the Great Four Wars, which about wiped the people off the face of the earth. The main characters are Lena, Dune, all the people from the City of Ember, which are the Emberettis, and the people of Sparks. When they came out of the cave, they wandered for days and days and days until they came upon the city of Sparks and the people, and the people didn't take to them very well because they have low food sources, not a lot of housing. But they did manage to take the people in for 6 months, and they told them they'd teach them how to live, how to work, how to get food, how to roam, which is they sent a couple people out randomly, and they sent them out to find things from fallen cities, things like paper and resources. They put some families that have little kids, they put them in their actual houses and take care of them. They put all the rest of the people of Ember in the Pioneer Hotel. There's a lot of problems between the two. There was a lot of civil fighting because there was extreme boredom by the city people of Ember because there wasn't much to do. They made up work to do, but it was often like slave work. It was really hard and they didn't get paid, and it was boring and hard and it was hot out. And there wasn't a lot of food. The people of Sparks barely gave any people from Ember food at all. It was little pieces of bread here and there, and some carrots, and not much food. And the housing wasn't good either. The hotel, everybody from the city was in the hotel, and the rooms were small, and there was 5 or 6 people in a room, and people started getting on each other's nerves. Some of the main problems in the book were one of the characters, Torin, had a fight with his older brother, which was a roamer, because he couldn't go with his older brother, and he ended up smashing some tomatoes, which are obviously food and precious to him, smashing them on a little shed, and they blamed it on Dune because obviously a person from Sparks wouldn't do that. So they blamed it on Dune, which made the whole story a big problem. And then one of the characters, Tick, he got a bunch of people together trying to fight for the people of Ember because they were being blamed for all those things that didn't happen. Meanwhile, there was writings on the hotel saying people should leave, and they didn't like them, and they were causing problems. And there was writing in the town center about the people of Ember. It was all becoming a big hassle. So, meanwhile, Lena leaves town. She sneaks on the truck with Casper, Torin's older brother, which is the roamer, and goes in search of a new place to live, which eventually Casper finds that she's in the back of the truck. And she learns that it's very barren and there's nothing out there to find, really. They're out there looking for some big city they think exists, which doesn't. It's actually it's on the beach and it's crumpled. Everything's destroyed. She comes back and realizes that she rides back with Maddie, Casper's girlfriend, and they ride back to the city of Sparks and tell everybody that this isn't good. They can't leave because there's nothing to find. So everybody's worried they're not going to have anywhere to live, not have any food, there's nowhere to go. So they start freaking out. So this even adds to all the problems that are happening. And Tick gets everybody together from Ember, most of the people, and starts to make weapons from parts of the hotel, and they start fights with the people of Sparks. This all happens in the town hall area, and the town hall catches on fire. And Torin is up in the town bell tower, and it catches on fire, so he's up in the town bell tower, stuck, scared. He's a little kid. And Dune is actually in the basement of there, climbs to the top, ends up saving him, comes back to the main floor, and two groups of people actually come together and put the fire out. And only because Lena and Dune took charge and they led all the people from Ember to start putting the fire out, so everybody started working together. And so Dune saves Torin, the people all work together, it's all fixed, and they all start working together. After making up their differences, both groups learn to live together, and the people of Sparks realize that they can't send 400 people out into the barren land where they'll probably all die because there's no resources. And miraculously, the things that Lena brought back from her roaming experience, she gives to Dune, which he has some other things he's found around town, and he ends up having the pieces that make electricity, which in the city they were looking for, that all the roamers go out looking for, actually is the city of Ember, which all the people came from. It was the mysterious city that has electricity, and that's where all the people from Ember came from. So the city is dead now, there's no electricity, so they all have to learn how to live together. That's about it.